Zebras are native to Africa and have evolved to thrive in a variety of environments across the continent. Their origin traces back millions of years to early horse-like ancestors that adapted to Africa's open landscapes. Over time, zebras became distinct from other equines through their adaptation to different habitats, ranging from savannas to mountainous regions. Today, zebras are found primarily in eastern and southern Africa, though their range once covered much wider areas. Plains zebras inhabit the grasslands and savannas of countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Botswana, and South Africa, where they move in large herds across open plains. Each species of zebra has adapted to the specific climate and terrain of its environment, allowing them to survive in some of Africa's most challenging landscapes. Their habitats often overlap with other grazing animals, and zebras play a vital role in maintaining the ecological balance of grassland ecosystems. There are 3 living species of zebras, each adapted to a different type of environment in Africa. The plains zebra is the most common and widespread species. It inhabits the open savannas and grasslands of eastern and southern Africa, from Kenya and Tanzania down to South Africa. This species is highly social, often forming large herds and migrating across vast areas in search of fresh grazing. The plains zebra has several subspecies that vary slightly depending on their region, such as the Burchell's zebra and the Grant zebra. The mountain zebra is found mainly in the mountainous and rocky regions of Namibia and South Africa. It prefers dry, rugged habitats where it can climb and move easily over steep terrain. There are 2 subspecies, the Cape Mountain zebra and the Hartmann's mountain zebra, both of which are smaller in population and more localized than the plains zebra. The 3rd species, the Grevy's zebra, lives in the arid grasslands and semi-desert areas of northern Kenya and southern Ethiopia. It is the largest and rarest zebra species and is currently listed as endangered. Grevy's zebras are less social than the other species and tend to live in smaller groups or as solitary individuals. Each of these 3 species plays a unique role in its ecosystem and reflects the incredible adaptability of zebras to Africa's diverse landscapes. Zebras are fast and agile animals, well adapted for escaping predators in the wild. On average, a zebra can run at speeds of up to 65 km per hour, which allows it to outrun many of its natural enemies, such as lions and hyenas. Their speed is complemented by their remarkable stamina, enabling them to maintain a strong pace over long distances rather than relying solely on short bursts of sprinting. Zebras rely heavily on their zigzag running pattern to evade predators. When chased, they rarely run in a straight line. Instead, they dart from side to side, confusing their pursuers and making it harder for them to predict their movements. This unpredictable running style, combined with their quick reflexes, gives them an advantage in open terrain where cover is limited. Young zebras learn to run within hours after birth, which is crucial for survival on the open plains where predators are always nearby. Although zebras may not be as fast as some large cats, their combination of speed, endurance, and agility makes them highly effective at escaping danger and surviving in Africa's challenging environments. Zebras are best known for their distinct black and white striped coats, which make them one of the most recognizable animals in the world. Each zebra's stripe pattern is unique, much like a human fingerprint. The exact purpose of the stripes is still debated among scientists, but they are believed to help with camouflage by confusing predators, deterring biting insects, and regulating body temperature. The pattern also plays a role in social bonding, as zebras can recognize one another by their individual stripe arrangements. Zebras have strong, muscular bodies similar to horses, built for endurance and speed. They have long, slender legs adapted for running and kicking, as well as a short, upright manner that extends from the top of the head down the neck. Their powerful hindquarters give them the strength to deliver strong kicks when threatened, while their sturdy hooves are well suited for covering rough terrain such as savannas, grasslands, and rocky areas. Zebras vary in size and weight depending on the species. Plains zebras are medium-sized, standing about 1.2 to 1.4 meters tall at the shoulder and weighing between 220 and 400 kilograms. Mountain zebras are slightly smaller and more compact, adapted for climbing in steep regions. The Grevy's zebra, however, is the largest of the three species, standing up to 1.6 meters tall at the shoulder and weighing as much as 450 kilograms. Despite these differences, all zebras share a powerful and elegant build that helps them survive in the wild. Zebras produce a variety of distinct sounds to communicate with one another, and each sound has a specific meaning depending on the situation. The most recognizable sound is a high-pitched bark or bray, often described as similar to a donkey's bray but with its own unique rhythm. This sound is used to call out to other zebras when they are separated from the group or to announce their presence. It helps maintain contact within herds, especially in tall grass or large open spaces where visibility is limited. Zebras also make snorting and whinnying sounds to express emotions such as excitement, alarm, or curiosity. A short, sharp snort is often a warning signal to alert the herd of potential danger nearby, while a softer snort may indicate mild irritation or interest. When a zebra is nervous or senses a predator, it may produce a series of snorts in quick succession, prompting the group to become more alert or prepare to flee. In social interactions, zebras use whines, squeals, and high-pitched grunts to show affection or dominance. For instance, a mother zebra often communicates with her foal through gentle whinnies or low grunts to reassure it or guide it back if it strays too far. Males, especially during disputes over territory or mates, may produce loud squeals to assert authority or warn rivals. These vocalizations, along with their body language and facial expressions, form an important part of zebra communication, helping them maintain strong social bonds within their herds. Zebras have a lifespan that generally ranges between 20 and 30 years in the wild, depending on the species and environmental conditions. Life expectancy can vary greatly due to factors such as predator pressure, drought, disease, and availability of food and water. In protected reserves or national parks where threats are lower, zebras often live closer to the upper end of that range. In captivity, zebras can live even longer, sometimes up to 40 years, because they are protected from predators and have consistent access to food, water, and medical care. However, living in the wild provides them with the natural freedom and complex social interactions that are vital to their behavior and well-being. A zebra's lifespan is also influenced by its early survival rate. Foals face many dangers in their first few months, including attacks from predators and separation from their mothers. Those that survive to adulthood benefit from the protection of the herd, which increases their chances of living longer. Adult zebras are strong, alert, and social animals, and their ability to cooperate within herds helps them navigate the many challenges of life in Africa's savannas, mountains, and grasslands. Zebras are herbivores that feed primarily on grasses, making them one of the most important grazers in Africa's ecosystems. They prefer short, green grasses that are rich in nutrients, but they are also capable of eating tougher, drier grasses that many other grazers avoid. This adaptability allows them to survive in areas where food sources are limited, such as during dry seasons or in semi-arid regions. Their digestive systems are specially adapted to process large amounts of low-quality vegetation efficiently, meaning they can spend much of the day grazing and still extract enough nutrition to sustain their active lifestyles. When grass becomes scarce, zebras will also feed on leaves, bark, stems, and shrubs. This flexible diet helps them endure harsh conditions and move through a variety of landscapes. Unlike some other grazers that rely on specific plant types, zebras are generalists, able to switch their diet according to what is available in their environment. Zebras play a crucial ecological role by maintaining grassland health. Their grazing keeps vegetation short and encourages new growth, which benefits other herbivores that feed on softer grasses. In addition, their constant movement across the plains helps spread plant seeds through their dung, promoting biodiversity. By consuming a wide range of vegetation and covering large territories, zebras help sustain the balance and productivity of Africa's natural habitats. Zebras have a complex and social breeding pattern that varies slightly between the different species but generally follows the same basic structure. Most zebras live in family groups called harems, which consist of one dominant stallion, several mares, and their young. The stallion is responsible for protecting the group and mating with the mares, while the females form strong bonds with each other and help care for the foals. Breeding can occur throughout the year, although in some regions it is more common during the rainy season, when food and water are abundant. This timing ensures that foals are born during a period when conditions are best for survival. The gestation period lasts about 12 to 13 months, after which a single foal is born. Twins are extremely rare. At birth, a foal can stand and walk within an hour, an important survival adaptation in environments filled with predators. The mother and foal quickly form a close bond, with the foal recognizing its mother by her unique stripe pattern, smell, and voice. Foals nurse for several months but begin grazing within a few weeks. Young zebras stay with their mothers for up to 3 years before leaving to join new herds. Males often form bachelor groups until they are old enough to compete for mares and start their own harems. This social and protective breeding system helps ensure the continuity and safety of zebra populations. The strong bonds within herds and the cooperative nature of the adults increase the chances of young zebras surviving in the challenging conditions of the African wilderness. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for even more viewing pleasure. Don't forget, like and comment. Feel free to share.